What's going on, everybody? Wow Time here. It is time for World of Warcraft. We are trying to get KSM on our second character. Now, I am not a Demon Hunter pro, which is why I didn't start recording from the very start. I wanted to learn what I was doing, get some weak ores set up and stuff like that before I brought it out to you all. So we're 1298, and we're doing a Spires of Ascension. I do have a 4-piece, and I'm going to try this big pool that we normally do. And just try to line of sight it here. And hopefully, yep. So those guys got aggro over there. So we are we winning? Yes, but nobody is interrupting this guy. They need to interrupt. So as a demon hunter, if the Fellsworn weapon gets off, I'm pretty sure I can dispel it off of somebody. But I don't know if my weak auras or my plater is set up to get that or not. So that's something I'll have to look into for sure. But we did it. Not too bad. Still learning. So honestly, I was just sort of pushing buttons right there. So we'll pull this guy up here.
Interrupt.
Ooh, so we overlapped on accident. That was totally on accident, which wasn't good.
Interrupt.
Yeah, so now nobody had interrupt for that, which was bad. Interrupt that castigator. We want to burn this Vanguard guy down
Dispel.
here. Okay, so we've got to get the Mender that nobody's interrupting. So, what I am learning is that Fell Devastation. So Fell Devastation, you actually have a channeled cast. So on Storming, it's not always ideal to cast it ever. Because you could be casting it and then the storming go off, and then you have to move or get hit. And so I'm not sure if there's a way if you can cancel the cast or not. So here we'll CC the Mender, just because I've always done that. We could probably burn them down, but it's just one less interrupt to worry about. And then we'll bring these guys over here. And go ahead and mass silence them. Ooh, almost took a hit there. So the Goliath is... see if I can fear him for a stun, or for a cancel it. Let's cancel the cast. Okay, so we've got to interrupt that Goliath. This is the third time that it's went off and nobody's interrupted it. So, as a demon hunter,
interrupt.
You see somebody needs to interrupt that. So as a demon hunter, you got several ways to interrupt things. You can do your actual interrupt, or you can do your sigil of silence, which is going to work for casters. Or you can do your sigil of misery, which fears them. So if you time it right, you can actually fear them, but you got to be quick with it because there is a delay on that. I do have the legendary that has a 40% chance for Feldev not to do its cooldown and not use 50 Fury and refund 50 Fury. Yep. So that guy should have waited just for a res probably, because now it's taking forever. He doesn't have any like thing there. All right, so this boss here, you want to stack her up behind this guy, because this guy is going to shoot out black things.
Defensive.
And you're going to want nobody to get hit by those, and you're also going to want to do cleave damage. So bring him over here, find out which way he's facing.
Defensive. Defensive.
Yep, coming over here. Alright, and then she'll just do like this little thing where she throws a spear at somebody and they're just going to want to run it out. Not a big deal. But you don't want to get hit by those black things, so you want to stand behind the bird. See, then the bird moves. You just go over here, find out where it's going, just get behind it.
Defensive.
I pop my meta just because stuff's getting a little hairy here. Anything here, birds going over
Defensive.
here. So you want to, I haven't never figured out if you want to sort of put that stuff in the middle or not, because sometimes the bird will go stand in it and then you have to like not be around it. See how I popped my Feldev and then also couldn't move because I was casting. So if for some reason you get your Feldevs 2 in a row, you don't want to pop them back to back. If you have the talent, what's the talent called? You have the talent Demonic, because you want to wait until you get your Metamorphosis. So when you cast it, it'll do Metamorphosis, and then you want to wait until that's gone before you cast it again, just to keep, you know, the uptime on Metamorphosis. So these guys, I mean, don't know, I was trying to LOS them. So whenever you have lower level people here, you never know what you're going to run into, right? Like, this guy should have never been up here. He should have got LOS down. See, they're still coming up when we need to be down. And now they're just stuck up there. So pretty much the group screwed that up. And then we still got a guy up there fighting them. Yeah. So I haven't seen anybody make that mistake in a while, actually, so it's always interesting. I think next time I do Feldev, I'm going to see if you can't cancel it. I might even tell you. Yeah. Alright, so here we can do this. We can do this. There we go, we want to get them. So these things actually put a bleed on you that hurts pretty bad. So like I've only got 2 on me right now, which isn't bad. But if you get them stacked up like a lot, you want to make sure that you hide that. So drag him over here. That'll be fine. Grab this guy. So I just got my 4-piece, so I switched to the Spirit Bomb build, and I'm still doing a lot of simple mistakes like overlapping Spirit Bombs when I'm not supposed to. Maybe overlapping is not the right word. What I mean is I think you want to do Spirit Bomb when you have like, I want to say 3 or more, but ideally like 4 or 5. And I'm letting the little souls cap too much, I think, and then sometimes just doing a sheer cleave when I shouldn't, just because I need a button to push. So I'm not going to pull. Normally I would pull these guys and all that. I'm not going to do that with this group because they obviously need some help with some stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put a silence on those guys because they do their little cast, which does this little electrical thing on you, which hurts. And we've got some, see, like right there, I just hit a spirit bomb with 1 soul fragment, which you're not supposed to do, but I'm still learning. See how I just used my Feldev, and then I still had another one right up after it. I'm going to interrupt this first one. That's about all I can do.
Interrupt.
Alright. Demon Spikes, Emulation Aura, Fracture.
Interrupt.
Let's see. Lycian Decree, Spirit Bomb, Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Emulation Aura. Keep my spikes
Interrupt.
up. Interrupt that guy. Just my sigils as they come off cooldown there. Feldev. Okay, so see how I did Feldev there? And I've got another one ready available, but I got 2 seconds on my Metamorphosis. Wait till that falls off, pop it again. Fracture, Fracture, Emulation Aura, Spirit Bomb, and then Shear to dump pain when no Spirit Bombs are up, and we're good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this spear, and then we're just gonna just down these guys here. Spirit Bomb, Fracture, Emulation Aura, Spirit Bomb, Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Emulation Aura, Feldev, Spirit Bomb. Yep, good stuff. That was pretty good. I guess 10k on a 3-pack pool that lasted for not a lot of time. So, if you guys have any recommendations, I'm still just sort of pushing buttons here. So, I'm going to do Malessian Decree, Jump In, Demon Spikes, Spirit Bomb, Emulation Aura, Feldev. Interrupt that. Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Fracture, Demon Spikes, Fracture, alright, Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Shear, Lycian Decree, Spirit Bomb, Emulation Aura. Okay. So I actually want to pull these down, but I want to pull them down before those other guys come, because that's always bad. You pull that whole pack. Alright, good. We got that mass silence off. Alright, Fell Div, Emulation Aura, Fracture, Fracture, Spirit Bomb. Just to see, I did a Spirit Bomb with only 2 right there. Let's wait till our bursting falls off. Okay, so here we go. I am going to go ahead and meta right there because it was getting a little dicey. Goliath, I got nothing for it. The Hunter got it, nice. Fell Div, Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Shear, Spin Pain. Alright, Warrior got it, Fracture, Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Emulation Aura, Elysian Decree, Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Sigil Flame, Fracture, Fracture, Emulation Aura, Spirit Bomb, Shear to Spin Pain, Fracture, Emulation Aura, Spirit Bomb, Shear, Shear, Fracture. Alright, get the squad leader, Demon Spikes, Emulation Aura, Bell Div. Go ahead and put my, what is that called? Alright, brand on this guy. Lycian Decree, Emulation Aura, Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Emulation Aura, Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Fell Div, Fracture, Emulation Aura, Spirit Bomb. So I almost feel like I'm just like hitting stuff as soon as it comes off cooldown with this class, right? Like, it's like a priority list, I guess, and I'm just sort of hitting it as it comes up. When you get your 4-piece, and every time you consume like a soul, it reduces the cooldown of your Emulation Aura and your Fell Div, so it feels like those come up a whole lot, right? And so you have to sort of play around that, when before you're using Spirit Bomb, you sort of don't have to worry about it. So Elysian Decree, jump in, Demon Spike, spear this whole thing right here because it sucks. We want to kill the squad leader. I'm going to use my potion too. Oh, I guess I missed that one, didn't I? I missed one with the spear.
Dispel.
CC that guy. Or somebody broke it. I got nothing, I need heals. Are they not healing me? Kill the squad leader, guys. Come on. So the squad leader, it causes everybody else, I think, to take reduced damage, which is not what you want. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to figure out. I think the Forsworn guy drops the thing, and then if they pick it up, I can actually take it off of them, I believe. Yeah, I don't care when you get less, dude. It's whatever. Fracture, Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Emulation Aura. Put my Fiery Brand on him.
Shockwave.
So while they're doing the Shockwave, I'm going to go ahead and Fell Div. Oh, you see, I popped my decree and it didn't even hit her. Good job.
Shockwave.
All right, Feldev. This is sort of a scary boss, I think, to Feldev on, right? Because you got to dodge these things.
Watch your step.
Demon spikes, fracture,
Shockwave.
spirit bomb, fracture, emulation aura, spirit bomb, fracture, fracture, spirit bomb, fiery brand, emulation aura, fracture, Feldev, Lyshine decree.
Shockwave.
I'm gonna go ahead and Feldev again on her. And might as well just do a third one. See that legendary? That was nice. I got 3 Feldevs in a row. So yeah, the thing that I'm having trouble with is so when I already have spirit bombs, I'm sorry, when I already have lesser soul fragments up, I don't need to fracture, but I do because I'm used to playing Brewmaster where you can just like spam your abilities basically and there's no consequence. Where here, if you spam your abilities, you know, you're reducing your healing, you're not doing as much like damage, and you're wasting your mitigation. So it's going to take me some time to get used to it. But I believe I can do it. I'm going to get this spear here for the last ad at the top because it's always a pain. So we'll get this Hellion here. Alright, Lyshine decree, put my fiery brand, emulation aura, spear bomb, fracture, emulation aura, fracture, spirit bomb, Feldev. Let's see how my Feldev didn't go off cooldown. So that's the legendary there. Do another Feldev. Let's see how it didn't go off cooldown there again. So I got another one. So as soon as my meta runs out, which it did, Feldev right there. Okay, cool. We got this woe skip, which I could have imprisoned this guy up here. One of the benefits of a demon hunter. Oh no, he pulled it. Somebody pulled it. Did he pull the whole thing? I thought he. How did that not get pulled? It looked like he pulled it, right? Did it not look like he pulled it? How did it not get? How did it not? Anyway, it looked like he grabbed one coming up the stairs, but I was going over to like die, so we could not have to redo it. But it looks like he ended up like not pulling it somehow. This is the thing about Demon Hunter though, like your Fiery Brand, if you're not running the Fiery Brand build, does absolutely no good if you have multiple targets. You want to put it on one that's a heavy hitter, right? But we'll put it on this guy because it's a single target. Lyshine decree, fracture, spirit bomb, and then as soon as, there we go, as soon as the Fiery Brand runs out, I put my demon spikes up, Feldev, fracture, spirit bomb, emulation aura. So we want to stack these right there. So when he does that ability, you want to stack them on top of one another because eventually what he'll do is he'll bring those to him with a certain ability and you got to intercept them. I think maybe I'm just trying to play too fast and not watch what all's going on. Emulation aura. Okay, so we'll put my Fire Brand back up. So we'll stack these again right here. And then we'll hop out. We want to sort of bring him away from it so we got plenty of room when he pops them. Spell Death for the moment. Lyshine decree. So we want to get him away a little bit. That blast, if you get it, you just want to run out. You won't get it as a tank though. So now, see these? They're all going to come in. I didn't move them far enough away, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to help them absorb them. And every time you get one, it gives you a dot, right? So, like arcane damage inflicted every second. Alright, demon spikes, fracture, fracture, sigil flame, spirit bomb, emulation aura, Lycian cooldown, or Lycian decree. We'll just drop them right here and we'll just move out. And every time I'm kiting away, I'm doing my throw glaive just to do a little bit of threat and damage to him. Yeah, put my fiery brand on him, spirit bomb, fracture, bell dev, emulation aura, spirit bomb with 3, throw glaive, fell dev, fracture, and then we should just be able to kill him here before he does another cycle. There we go. Easy peasy. So now when you go up here, you want to get the middle guy, and then the left guy, and then the right guy, and you want to spear the right guy. I said guy. I think they're actually women, but I say what I say. Yeah. So sorry if I sound a little like frantic on the spells that I'm calling out. I don't really know them all that well yet, or when to hit them, and it seems like they're happening very, very fast. So we'll get the guy in the middle. Fracture, emulation aura, fracture, spirit bomb, Elysian decree. I should have moved out for that. I got slammed by it, which was dumb. Fell dev. Then put my fire brand on a fracture, fracture, spirit bomb with 5. Watch out! Oh, I got hit. I tried to move it. See, I just hit spirit bomb right there with only one soul because that was where my sheer ability was, and I was used to that play style. But then when I switched and went to spirit bomb, I didn't. My muscle memory hasn't changed yet. And am I not paying attention? I'm just getting hit by that? Or is her cast bar like not going off? Okay, yeah, no, I just wasn't paying attention. Dodge that one though. Good job. Alright, and we'll bring this girl down here. So, Fell Dev right up the back because we got it. And then Lycian Decree. And then Spirit Bomb. And then Emulation Aura. Fracture, Fracture, Spirit Bomb. Fell Dev, Emulation Aura. Go ahead and put my fiery brand on her. Fracture, Fracture, dodge whatever that is. See how I have Demon Spikes up, but I'm not popping it? I'm going to pop it now. I waited until that fiery brand was off. You don't want to overlap them because you don't really have a lot of defenses that you can keep up at all times. So you gotta watch out for that. You want to find some way to track that. Alright, Fell Dev on her here. It's getting a little dicey. Fracture, Spirit Bomb. I'm not Elysian Decreeing yet because I want to do it on the last one because the last lady hurts. So pop my Demon Spikes, call her down, go ahead and spear. Elysian Decree, Emulation Aura, Spirit Bomb, Shear, Fracture, Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Emulation Aura, Shear, put my fiery brand on her, Fracture, Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Emulation Aura, and then move out of the way. Oh, sorry, that was Fell Dev. That was Emulation Aura. Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Fracture, Fracture. And see how I'm not putting my Demon Spikes up because I got meta on from the Fell Dev. Now I'll put my Demon Spikes up because I don't have anything else. Fracture, Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Shear, Elysian Decrease, Spirit Bomb, Rogue, and we made it. That was pretty intense though. Man, we are not doing a lot of DPS. This boss is pretty easy. Ring around over, spikes, fracture, fracture, spirit bomb, emulation aura, fracture, spirit bomb, bell dev. So you want to fight her over here by this little bubble thing, because what's going to happen is she'll do an ability where you have like this. You have to get in there, and you can get her close enough to it that you can still attack her in melee range when she's there. And that's what you want. So you can maximize DPS on her. Go put my fiery brand on her. Fracture, emulation aura, 3 spirit bomb.
Find shelter.
Fracture. See, she's still got fiery brand. Now it's off, so I'm gonna pop my spikes. Fracture. Yeah, she should be coming over here to do her next ability. Go ahead and fail dev.
Phase change.
That was probably a wrong time to fail dev, but luckily I didn't incur a cooldown. So on this, you just have to go over here and get these balls. Did they already get all the balls? Oh, they already got all the balls. I've never seen that happen. Am I just not seeing them? Did it glitch? Yeah, orb. Can't see the orbs for some reason. I don't know why.
Phase change.
You guys saw that, right? Like, we were looking for them, but we couldn't find them. So, see, I missed her with the Elysian Decree. So, I'm learning that with Demon Hunter, you have to really anticipate a lot of things. When they're moving, the amount of time it takes them to move, and all that kind of stuff. Because if not, you're going to end up wasting your abilities, and it's not even going to hit them. Fracture, fracture, spirit bomb, emulation aura. Oop, get out of there. Rogue glaive just to sort of mess with her a little bit. Bell dev. Spirit bomb.
Phase change.
Yep. Fracture, fracture. Okay. Now we got orbs. Yeah, I don't know what happened last time. But if as a demon hunter, you can jump over there real quick and you can jump back. We got the spear. Sometimes she'll move, so if you get it too quick, you want to make sure you wait until she's done moving.
Phase change.
Alright. Fiery brand, fracture, emulation ore, Elysian Decree, bell dev to heal, and because she's wrecking me. Spirit bomb, shear, throw glaive, emulation aura, fracture, and she's dead. Alright, that's it. I'm hoping for a weapon because my weapons are horrible. They are 226, so that's pretty bad. Let's see. No weapon. I did get a belt though, which I'm not going to use because seeing how this is an alt, I'll probably just leave this 265 here. Get KSM with a 265 belt easily. And also, I only got the 262 legendary neck because the 291 was like 35k and this one was like 7k. So 262, that's going to be fine. I'm going to be able to get KSM with that. I do need new weapons though. I need to socket that. This ring I'm probably going to keep. It's got some pretty killer stats on it. So I enchanted it. This ring I did not. These are good stats right here as well. So I went ahead and enchanted it on the cape. And then I enchanted my chest. And yeah, that's it. So let's see what we did overall. So overall, I actually did more than the hunter, which is sad, but the hunter had like 0 IO score. This was like the first one he had on this, so maybe he had some in his main. I don't really know. So for not really knowing how to play a demon hunter, not being optimal, we did 4.6k at a 248 item level. Not fully enchanted, but I did have the flasks and the oils. And let's see, Spirit Bomb was my biggest damager, followed by Elysian Decree. And these are the two things that, if they're your biggest damagers, and also probably one of the biggest healers here, Spirit Bomb as well, I need to get better at using this on cooldown. Granted, we're not getting ready to go and do another pack. And making sure I'm only using Spirit Bomb, I think, when I have at least 3 or more spirits out, right? And then when there's no spirits out, dumping Fury if it's capped or close to being capped with Soul Cleave. Emulation Aura needs to be done. We can do it on cooldown. Technically, you're supposed to wait until it runs out from you having the buff and then doing it. But get better at doing that, because that was, big threat generator there, initial threat generator anyway. And then Feldev, I think I pretty much got the hang of that. I just need to make sure that I am not standing in an area where it's going to mess me up if I am casting it, right? Like if I don't need to move or something like that, because you could be casting it and not be able to move and get hit with like a one-shot ability, which would suck. So also not hitting Fracture just to hit it. Making sure that I'm keeping track of my souls, which I have a weak aura for. That works nice. I just need to pay attention to it. So like right now, I'm just like staring at it to see the souls and not at the enemies, or staring at the enemies and overlooking that. So yeah, making sure to not, if I'm at like 3 or 4 souls, making sure to not cap. Getting a better understanding of what procs souls and what doesn't, like I know Fracture does, but then I think when you are in meta, so Shear and Fracture generate 1 additional lesser soul, so this does 2, but when you're in meta, so for example, if I do Fell Devastation, get meta for 5 seconds, pop this, it's going to give me 3 instead of 2, which you need to keep in mind. Like the Elysian Decree, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so it shatters 2 additional lesser soul fragments with this second legendary I have here. And then you get Blind Faith. Soul fragment you do with Blind Faith gain 10 fury and 1 versatility. Okay, so that does an extra 2. So detonates and damage and shatter up to 3 lesser soul fragments. So up to 3. So if you do your Elysian Decree, Fracture, that's going to give you 5 right off the bat. So it's just learning that and getting the hang of it. Let's see what we made it up to, 1379. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you're interested in the route, that's the route that a lot of people take. That's the route I've been taking for a long time in Shadowlands. It's a pretty good one. It's an easy one, and it'll get you your percent and get you where you need to go as far as clearing the dungeon. So if you like the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and remember, it's just a game. Have fun with it, and until next time, take it easy, and I'll catch you later.